Welcome in, everyone. If you are new here, I'm Cassie, and this is where I work with divine beings and channel messages from other realms in a collaboration for the betterment and upliftment of humanity. Our top priority is to address whatever obstacles you are battling in your life right now, to help guide you along your journey here on Earth at this pivotal time in history. We ask that you use your discernment because these are collective readings with multiple messages in them to help as many people as possible. So let's tap in today and see through Spirit's eyes and figure out what's getting in the way of your dreams, spiritual growth, and utmost potential. Welcome in, everyone. If you're new to my channel, I read a little bit different. If you look over to your left, you're going to see a giant tarot board. So in the center of that board, we're going to have the main deity or oracle that wants to lead your reading tonight. And then we have 8 slots open for the tarot card so we can get an in-depth message and some advice from Spirit about the situation. So, I am being called to my Queen of the Moon oracle and my Astral Realms crystal oracle as the supporting energy. So let's see. For your main deity, what she wants to say. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright. So, your card is Flower Moon Blossoming 33. Lovely deck. Lovely deck. Doesn't shuffle worth an ish. Just so you're aware if you ever want to buy it. But these astral ones, oh, shuffle like a dream, bro. Bam. See, was that so hard? Why couldn't you do that for me, Queen of the Moon? Jeez. Super 7, Aurisha Star, Direction. Alright, we're going to read from the book for both of these. Blossoming, do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you may be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. Oh, somebody's jealous of collective. I'm curious to see what the tea is. I joyfully blossom, and I feel no fear. In the country in which I live, there really aren't a lot of meadows, the classic kind of gently rolling open space between forest or mountains. This kind of space whispers to you, here, rest a while, lay down, my friend, it's soft. The first true meadow I saw was in Yosemite, I hope I'm saying that right, National Park in the United States. It was early spring, the snows had pretty much stopped, and nature had taken her opportunity. In front of me, as far as I could see, was a green meadow of grasses covered in blossoming flowers. It was so beautiful it almost made me cry. I just stood there for a long time, taking it all in. It felt so hopeful and new and joyful. So I felt hopeful and renewed and joyful. I walked into the meadow and was soon surrounded by this blossoming. The flowers' fragrance drifted up with the breeze. There was a dusting of pollen on my clothes. I could hear the contented buzzing of a few insects. In that moment, I was so grateful to be part of that meadow. Anything seemed possible here. There is a time to blossom. We plant seeds, physically and metaphorically, so they will blossom into what we intend. Perhaps the journey has been a long and hard one, but we shouldn't give up, especially if we are close. Fear is usually the thing that prevents flow and blossoming. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change, and fear of what people think. I could go on, but no, if we can release the useless fears and begin to enjoy our growth and eventual blossoming, it will all be worthwhile. And it says companion stone, ruby. And now we're going to read about this stone. It says transformation, lessons, divine right. Where is your true north? We are all in search of what sets our souls on fire, and a way to find your spiritual direction is to go through the shamanic medicine wheel. To the east is where you feel success and experience victories. To the north is where you learn survival and where you will experience hardship and sadness. To the west you will experience transformation and the end of a cycle. And to the south you will receive abundance and learn lessons about your courage and strength. You will experience birth, life, death, and rebirth, as it is your divine right and a sacred path. What will you learn along the way? Set your sights on Aurisha, the brightest star in the constellation of Pisces. Aurisha means knot. In Arabic, it indicates the link that connects the two fish of the Pisces constellation together. This knot is also a representation of connecting your human experience and your divine self. Harnessing the energy of that Super 7 crystal will aid you in each direction you head on your spiritual journey. Super 7 is a combination of 7 crystals: amethyst, clear quartz, smoky quartz, rhodolized quartz, giotite, cacoxenite, and lepidolite, that contains the metaphysical properties of each crystal, making it a healing and energetic powerhouse. A Super 7 crystal will raise the vibrational frequency for humanity and heal Mother Earth. Super 7 helps you tap into your intuitive and psychic abilities so you're able to connect with other light beings in order to raise the collective vibration. Super 7 purifies and balances your chakras and your auric field so you are able to energetically align with your higher self. Placing Super 7 near any other crystal will also increase their vibrations. So that is the crystal, also ruby, that you were being guided to use. You might be a witch that does moon magic, crystal magic, earth magic, that kind of thing. But yeah, it sounds like somebody's about to blow up and you about to have some jealous little haters. Let's find out. Let's get into the tarot. Wow. But regardless, it's like this blossoming. It's like you are a flower. Every single person is a flower, okay? And it's like, are you gonna not bloom? Are you going to just become a bud and then never open your petals and then just die? And then just die like that? How would you feel if roses did that? Would that make you happy when you walk by and you go to the rose bush and the rose bush is like, oh my god, no, I'm too insecure, I can't open up my petals. But you're like, but I know you're a divinely beautiful flower. Like, you're going to be beautiful and you're going to smell amazing. What do you mean you don't want to open up? Well, what will the other flowers think if I bloom? What do you mean, rose bush? I don't care about the other flowers. I want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do it. Okay. You gotta do it for you. Not anybody else, for you. You only get this life to blossom. Oh. Are you spilling the tea? Is that what I think this is? Okay. Hey, I'm just here for it. I'm just the lady with the cards. The fool. Yeah, I'm just the lady with the cards. I deliver the message, okay? They're the ones that know what's up. What we got here? Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Your cards are as follows. The Moon. In reverse. The Lovers reversed. The Fool. The Hermit reversed. The Knight of Wands. Hierophant reversed. Justice reversed. World reversed. Alright, so with the Moon reverse and the Lovers reverse, this is feeling like this could have been somebody who was your partner, like romantically, or just like a really, really close friend, who, after you told them about this new beginning, this idea that you had, this thing that you want to step into, this version of yourself that you want to become, this thing you want to create, they kind of just like hop skip town, like on you. They just kind of went silent. Like something you said triggered them. Something about you wanting to go and do this thing triggered the absolute ish out of this person. And you will know what it is for you, but they may have not acted like that, but they just withdrew their energy, because under this Lovers reverse we have the Hierophant reverse, and this is really feeling like withdrawing, rebellious energy. I don't want to participate, especially with the Knight of Wands before that to this Hierophant reverse. This is like, I want, they like got mad at you for like wanting to like go be your own person or do your own thing or step into this new thing, or you did it and you blossomed and you like blew up, and they were like, oh hell no, oh hell no. Because then we have this injustice here, justice reverse, with this World reverse, which is telling me that like you made a friend a hater, or you made a lover a hater, just because you came out of hermit mode. Your Hermit reverse here. So you came out of hermit mode and you started to shine your light. You started to blossom. And this Lover reverse, Hierophant reverse, Justice reverse, like they did something shady behind your back. Like straight up, like they did something sneaky, because we have the Moon reverse here too. So like in the dead of night, like lies, deceit, maybe they like try to sabotage you in some kind of way, or they tried to be you. Like there's this envious energy, not just from this, but from like this Knight of Wands. Like I'm feeling like this fiery, envious energy in this person, because they're the only other energy showing up here that isn't a major arcana, because you have Moon, Lovers, Fool, Hermit, World, Justice, and Hierophant. So 7 of your 8 cards are major arcana. You have one that is not, and it's this Knight of Wands. So it is depicted as a masculine, but I've seen it as male and female many times in many different decks, so you will know the gender of that person, but they could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Otherwise, they just might have a lot of fire placements in their chart, but they are just coming up, dominating in that fire element. So this person, because there's so many major arcana, these are major life events, this person is going to change your life. It might not look like it's for the better. I mean, like we have this World reverse, which is like an incomplete cycle. yeah, you might have to like abruptly cut this person off because they just switched on a dime. Like, I'm feeling like that's what happened. Like, you went for this thing and you like stepped into this new you like tried on this new thing, right? Whatever it was, you'll know what it is. It could have been a style. You could have like started working out and taking care of yourself and like really like looking nice, or you could have like started a new side hustle, a new hobby, a new business, and it started to kind of like take off a little bit. Like, it's got some progress, and you're like doing this thing, and you're glowing a new energy, a new light's coming out of you, and somebody you thought was your friend was not really your friend, or somebody you thought you could trust, or you thought was your lover was not. They liked being with you because you made them look good, as in they were better than you. Like, they liked being your friend because it made them look like they were clearly like the better friend. Like, they had like looks over you, or status, or power, or money, or career. They had something over you. So having you as like a lower friend, I don't know, like I don't want to say that. It's like a weird energy of like, if you're less than me and you're in my friend group, then I feel good about myself, because with this fiery energy, like I said, it could be Leo energy. Like, they feel like they're the alpha. Okay, they're the attention person. They lead the group. They're the person who's like always about the appearance and the attention and being noticed. And if it's a relationship, it could have been that too. Like, they were comfortable being with you when you didn't make them feel insecure about themselves. And whatever you're doing here is making them feel insecure about themselves, and it's causing jealousy, or just major contraction, and they're leaving without saying anything. Like, with this Knight of Wands, so this is also moving under Moon reverse. This is like leaving without saying anything. Withdrawing, walking away without explaining why. And it has to do with their subconscious wounding and their own insecurities, but they're not going to say that. So instead of this friend or lover being supportive of you, they're doing the exact opposite. All right, we're going to pull this one. Pluto again. You see how long I was shuffling this deck? Alright. Alright. So this is like an underworld initiation. In a sense, this is like you needing to go into your own shadow. I'm gonna read from the book though, so you get the full message. This is about rebirth, being born again. Oh yeah, and like cutting ties to things that are holding you back. So let's see here. It says the underworld, power, compulsion. Pluto's realm is one of deep and undeniable power. Known as the planet of the underworld, Pluto has a captivating effect that pulls us into its depths, leading to all things excessive and Dionysian in nature. Images of the resurrection, possession, the sacred heart, birth, sex, and death are all symbols of Pluto's volatile energy. When this card shows up, know that everything will be amplified as though it were a live wire. It's all about power, and maybe even addiction. Though Pluto's force field can be ruthless, this tiny planet pushes us toward necessary growth. When we follow its mesmerizing pulse, we are taken into the depths to change. There's no point in pretending the underworld is not at work. Admit that you are in it and find the support you need. Not making it worse is a big accomplishment. Yep, so try not to fuel the fire here. Try not to make it worse for yourself. I'm assuming this is very uncomfortable. This is like a initiation with the shadow. So what you really need to look at is what within you is bringing out the shadow in these people, and then see if your own shadow is then being triggered by it. Like, people are constantly mirroring each other, so see what them being this way brings up within you. Don't react, don't even respond. All I'm saying is be around them, listen to them, and just like stop and observe. Like, just stop talking and observe. Watch them. It might make them uncomfortable as all hell. Do it anyway. And just see how they respond to your energy field. And then take that information with you later. Like, just Walk away and see how you feel, see how they're acting, and then dive into your shadow and start doing some inner work. Because if you can figure out what about you is triggering these people, and then what about them being triggered is triggering you, if you do that shadow work, nothing is going to stop you then, once you clear it, from the full effect of this blossoming that you're about to undergo. This is an initiation to remove those things that are holding you back, that you are, here with this moon reverse too, that you may not even be consciously aware of. These could be subconscious patterns, habits, beliefs, programs that you've picked up through the years through friends, peers, coworkers, parents. You will know for you. But when it's all said and done, you're ultimately going to be completely reborn, and you are going to have a beautiful, beautiful glow up into the truest, divine, highest version of you. And that's the path you're embarking on, and that's why this is so important. That's why there's so many major arcana on the board. Like, this is the major shifting point in your life. Also, master number 33 here, saying that this is supposed to happen. This is supposed to crack you open. You are destined to overcome this and become who you're meant to be. It says, know thyself. It is the most important task you have. Yes. And who you are meant to be is that higher version of you, the highest version of you. And the only way to do that is through meditation, to know thyself. That is what it means. So definitely get into that meditation and do the shadow work, man. Pluto is calling to you. Any underworld being that resonates with you, rather that is Pluto or Hades or some other underworld deity that you might want to work with, maybe call on them if you feel called to do so, particularly for doing the shadow work if you would like assistance. Now it says, you are an I. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. Yes, you are an I, as in an I am. You are a individual spark of Godhead source. You have light and you have shadow. So yeah, this here, redeeming your shadow aspects, again, calling you into those depths. And then if you can take your shadow and not shame it, but integrate it, you will become the most powerful version of yourself imaginable. These are the messages that I have for you guys tonight. I hope this reading helped, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!